Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Love Apparel, and today we'll show us how I went about the cutting and sewing of the gown we saw on my thumbnail. So if this is what you're interested in, please watch this video to the end. I'm using this pattern paper for my drafting. I've gone ahead to mark my shoulder to my chest line, my shoulder to my bust point, my shoulder to my under bust, my shoulder to my half length. I divide my shoulder into two and mark. I drew the lines. I come with half an inch. I divide my balls by 4 and mark plus 2 inch seam allowance. I mark it. On my chest line, I, I mark half inches and curve it to my shoulder and also curve my shoulder slope. My bust point, I divide my under bust by 4 and mark plus my 2 inch seam allowance. I divide my half length by 4 and mark plus my 2 seam allowance. Coming to my bust band, I divide my bust band by 2. I mark it from my chest line to my half length. I connect a straight line. I connect a straight line to meet the point. On my under bust, I came in on both sides with half an inch and curve the line and mark my dart. So I connect the lines, I connect the dots on both sides. I connect the lines and that is my dart line. So I connect my line to shape my dress. So I connect it all the way to the length of my gown. For my half length, I came down with 9 inches to mark my hip line. So I connect the lines. I have already divided my hip line plus my seam allowance. I just marked the line. So I came down from my half length with 4 inches. This is where our curve will be taking place. So let me cut it first. So after cutting it, I mark 4.5 inches all the way to the length of this gown. So the curve will link to this line. I mark it way up with 5 inches to the hip line again. So from this 5 inches, I half inches. Also from the 4 inches I mark from my half length, I mark down from my half length. I will curve and link it to this 4.5 inches. Remember the 4.5 inches is, I will mark it all the way to the hem of this gown. Sorry if you cannot see it, there was no light and I needed to do this tutorial by all means. So that is it. Let's cut it off. So the hem is 4 inches also. So this is it for our front panel. Meanwhile, you can use this front panel to cut the back and the front. So here I came in with 3 inches for my neck width and I came down with 3 inches for my neck depth. So I marked and I connect my lines. I came down with 1 inches and connect my shoulder slope. So after that, let's transfer it to our fabric. I've went ahead to fold my fabric on fold. So I came out with 1 inches for my zipper allowance. So here I want to cut the back first. So on my neck, I came down with 1.5 inches for my neck depth, the same neck width. So I curved the line, I cut it off. So this is it for our back pattern. So I split the back for the zipper. I came down from my half inch. I came down to my half length, so I cut off half inches for the zipper bulging. So that is it for our back pattern. Here I've already placed and was cutting my front pattern. So I'll go ahead and cut everything the way it is on the pattern paper. So just watch what I'm doing. So after cutting it, that is it for our front pattern. The side we cut off initially, I'm going to be using it for our splash and spread. I marked 2 inches at intervals. On my fabric, I placed my papers with 8-inch interval. You can decide 10 or 12 depending on how you want your gathers. So here is my sleeve length. I've cut my triangle for the front collar. I'm going to be attaching on fold 2 inches around it. So I'll first of all stitch it this side and turn it up before attaching the collar stand by the side of it. Before that, I will measure my neckline to know what to cut for the collar stand before the turn up front collar. So I've attached it, and I've also cut my collar stand that I'll attach to the main turn up collar to stand. So please, if you got value from this video, please like, share, comment, also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will definitely see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.